Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the Witch's Oracle. My name's Nina. Today we're doing Libra. Libra, it's your day. Yay, Libra. I did a reading for Libra, and it's been about a week, but I did a reading for Libra just the other day, and for some reason, I thought I had posted it, and apparently I didn't, and I erased it. So, I'm reading for Libra today, and here's why. February 19th, 2020. Okay? Oh, I'm not supposed to bend my finger. I took my cast off because it's too hard to use and I'm not supposed to be bending my finger, but okay. So it's February 19th, 2020. So it's the month of patience. It's the day of, 1 is the beginning and 9 is completion. So the beginning of completion, which is interesting because 1 and 9 is 10, which is karma. So when you have beginning of completion, that means this is where karma kind of kicks in. So it's the year 2020. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So it's the year of perseverance. And so if you take 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 9 plus 2 and plus 2, you get 16. So the beginning of love. So when we have the beginning of love, the thing about that is, it can go in multiple of ways. You can think romantic. You can think love is love. And then 1 and 6 breaks down to 7, which is personal growth. So personal growth is actually the bigger message here. So it's more about loving yourself. Libra, loving yourself. So here we have 1 and 6 is 7, personal growth. Libra, personal growth. Libra's a 7. Venus, love, the beginning of love, 1 and 6, 1 and 6, 7. Air is patience and change. And that breaks down to a 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's jackpot in Vegas, by the way. So Libra, you're all about balance and love. Balance and love. And also your earth element is air. So balance of mind and heart and mind in balance. Okay. So that breaks down, if you add 1 and 6 and 1 and 6 and 2 and 5, okay, then that's what we're not going to do because that would be a different number. What we are going to do is we're going to go 1 and 6 is 7, 7, 1 and 6 is 7, 2 and 5 is 7. So we're going to go 7 plus 7 is 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 and 14 is 28. So 28. Patience and perseverance. 8 plus 2 is 10. That's how I'm getting my numbers. I'm walking you guys through it so you'll understand what I'm doing. Okay? So we have all this personal growth going on. Okay? All this personal growth will bring you great karma. Okay? Because patience and manifestation is having all the tools that you need to create what it is that you need in your life. And to be patient enough to put that all together. Okay? And Libra, you're about balance and love. Okay? And air is all about our mind, our thoughts, the way we think. So that's, that's going to require patience for sure. So that's bringing in karma. And what's interesting about that is if you look at today's 1 and 9. 1 and 9, 1 plus 9 is 10. 10. Karma. Okay? So, there you have it. There you go. Easy breezy. There's a few people who message me and say I'm not really sure. I'm get a little confused on the number stuff. So hopefully I'm breaking it down enough for you guys to understand. In numerology, all the numbers have a meaning. Okay? So all the numbers have a meaning. Whether it be, let's get a single number in here. Single number, there we go. So 8. 8 is literally manifestation. So if you think about 8, what is an 8? 8 is the infinite, right? It's also round and round and round we go kind of thing. So with that 8, the meaning is manifestation, okay? And then, for instance, 11, individuality. So 1 is a beginning. It's in the front, it's beginning. When the 1 is behind, it's individual, okay? So when you see a 1, it's love for the individual. And look, self-love. love yourself. Okay, literally love yourself. Do you understand? So it's the numbers, it's basically math language. Okay, 9 is complete and 1 is individual, complete individual, surrendering, because surrendering, 9 and 1 is 10, is karma. So complete individual, someone who is complete, has surrendered to the universe, who is not trying to fight everything, who's accepting of what's going on, putting good things out, getting good things back. 6 is literally love. So 6 is love. 6 and 6 is healing. Okay? So this is how it works. 2 is patience. Okay? So 2 is patience. That's what that means. So it goes on and on and on. So it's just basically math language. You know how binary is, you know, the ones and zeros, and you put them together and it's a language. All right, so the first thing that I do is I'm going to do what I call letting Jesus take the wheel shuffling. I let the cards fall where they may, and whatever cards are popping up, those are the cards that I am going to pull out of the deck. Okay? You can see what I'm talking about. Some are like really jumping, and some are just barely poking up. Like there's one barely poking up there and there. So as I go along, I feel for the cards that are sticking up. Excuse me. I've been sneezing a lot lately in my readings. Okay, so we got 3 cards. So the first card that we have is manifestation. If you remember that card that I pulled a minute ago that had the 8 and said manifestation, you noticed it was pink, because colors have meaning. Colors, it's very scientific how colors work. Like T-Mobile has pink, Cricket has green, Sprint has yellow. Companies are using colors so that it puts a memory in your brain. So every time you see that color, you think of that corporation logo, you think of that name. It's very mess with your brain, subliminal signal-y kind of thing. So as soon as you see that pink, you instantly know 8, manifestation. And then 1 is individuality. So manifestation for the individual is leadership. Okay? 8 and 1 is 9. Remember? So 9 is completion. So complete leadership here. And we have 7 and 4. So here's bringing in our 7. Okay, bringing in our 7. There's personal growth. That's personal growth right there. 4 is perseverance. 2020 is 4. That's bringing in, that's perseverance. That's happening now. So that means like now. Personal growth and 4 perseverance is now. 7 and 4 is 11. So 11 is individuality. Okay, so it's the nature of the individual to have this personal growth, and that's what we have going on today. So it's basically saying, yeah. And what's interesting too is if you notice, I wrote everything in green. I use colors for a very particular reason. Okay, so this is always here. So I mean that we're not going to count that because I always have that up there. But I choose different colors when I write on my board, and it's whatever I'm drawn to. Today I was drawn to green, and that's interesting because now we have green. Okay. Next, we have effort. Effort, 1 and 3, the beginning of creativity. So 3 is always, for me, the trilogy: creativity, collaboration, and communication. So a lot of the cards have a trilogy. Like 5 is change, and change and chaos. And what's the middle one? Before chaos is like stuff happening. Not crisis, but I don't know, whatever. I can't think. But for 3, I have the trilogy. Creativity, communication, collaboration. So that's effort. The beginning of creativity is effort. And that breaks down to a 4. 1 and 3 is 4. So we have 9 and 11 and 4, but we also have the base meaning of that: 8 and 1, 7 and 4, and the 1 and 3. So this is our baseline. So what we're doing is starting our baseline. We have our numbers here and our astrology here. We're starting off with that. The next layer, we're starting off with this. Now we have 3. There's always 3 because you have your sign, your planet, and your element. But now we have 3 here as well. So we have 3 cards, which means creativity. So the beginning of creativity. There you go. There's our baseline. And we're going to build on that. If my foundation is strong, my reading will be quite strong. And if my base is not strong, the reading will be weak and not make any sense. So if I start to notice that my base, my foundation is weak, I usually don't continue on with the reading because I know I'm not connecting. And if I'm not connecting, there's no message. And if there's no message, then there's no point. Okay. So now I am using the Grand Lux Tarot, which I've been using lately, and I'm really enjoying the cards. So I'm going to keep on that path for today. Okay. So we have one jumping right there. We have one barely sticking out here. Oh, I pulled another one. So I'm not going to pull the ones that I accidentally pull or move. I don't pull those to the end. I give the deck a nice tap to see if it still wants to come out because I manipulated that card. See, it disappeared. So that wasn't meant to come out. Then what I do is look at the back of the deck. I hold this for later to come back to see if there's a story to be told. Okay? So the first thing we have is 1, is the beginning of Pentacles, the 1 of Pentacles. This represents wealth, family, money. Pentacles is domestic, home life, work, job, money, that type of thing, domestic. So, and it's the beginning. Next, I have the beginning of change, 1 and 5, which in Roman numerals is actually 4. So that's bringing in our 4. So with the 4 of Wands, prosperity, joint venture, possible vacation, honeymoon. Sorry, gotta hold them up. I forgot. Can't say. So we definitely have happy celebratory situation coming in here. So we have 4. So if you think about 4, you have a strong structure here, and balance with that 4. And 4 is perseverance. So this is definitely coming in here. Next we have the 3. Now when I first sat that down, I wasn't sure about placement on this one. I kind of felt like maybe over here, and then as cards come in, I might shift and adjust because now I have a 3. So I'm going to move this one over here, and I'm going to put 3 over here because 3 and 3. We have the 3 of Cups. So creativity, communication, and collaboration with the 3 of Cups. It's a celebration. So we have 2 celebrations happening here. Okay? 2 celebrations. So that's really good. We have another 3 coming in, 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration, hard work, meticulous. You know? Next we have 5 and 1. We have change for the individual. 5 and 1, that's 6. 6 is love. This card is, for me, basically, it's nostalgic. It's memories, thinking back to our childhood. Living in the moment, second chances, things like that. Next, I have the 3 of Swords. The 3 again. Creativity, communication, collaboration. And with the 3 of Swords, we have a truth coming out, heartache, you know, not so great. Not sure where this is fitting in just yet. No, it's a 3, but I'm going to hold off on that one just for a second. All right, let me look at the bottom. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 coming in. So we have 6 and 6. So love. Let's see what I have. Okay. I'm kind of hemming and hawing on a couple of cards right there, but this is what I want you guys to be able to see, what I'm doing. All right, so we have 5 and 3. So we have all these 3s coming in, and we have the 5 with air. So we have change and creativity, and that's an 8. So that's bringing in our 8 and our manifestation. We have our 8 and our 3. So that's why I was drawn to this card, okay? As well as we have this color and this color coming in, top and bottom, top and bottom. So it's pulling me and saying, yes, this has something to do with. So with the 8 of Cups, it's kind of like a feeling of either walking away from or being abandoned. So either someone walked away from you or you've walked away from something. So walking away from a lot. You know, a couple of cups have fallen over, but look at all this that's still here. So walking away from. And then next we have karma for the individual, and then karma again. So in between karma here. So 1 and X is 9 in Roman numerals. So we have 10 and 9. So we have 19, which comes back to 10 again. So karma. And then we have sun. And so the sun is a good thing. And with sun, we have spirit and Leo energy, which is Leos are very strong. They're leaders. They're powerful. So I feel like this comes into play over here. Leadership. So now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have 8. So that's manifestation. So that's bringing in our manifestation. What I was hemming and hawing about was this one here with this 2 of Wands. This 2 of Wands is future planning, hard work. And I feel like, I kind of feel like it fits in here. We do have this 2, so this 2 and then the 8. So I'm kind of drawn to bring this into play because we have the 2 and the 8. So hard work and all this good karma and the beginning fits in with this leadership here. nature of like what's going on, what's going on around, like this is happening, and effort. This right here is representing in effort. So to me, this feels very much like this puzzle is complete. So I feel like that's gonna come into play. The next card I had was the Knight of Coins, and I just and then we had the Queen of Swords. Now I know air, you're swords, but I wasn't feeling 100%. I mean, if I were to bring these three in, then the next one I have is, so we have the Knight and the Queen. So bringing in that Pentacle and that air. And then we have the two, because we have this two here, bringing in the Two of Cups, this coming together and this collaboration that kind of is happening. But then we have this Two of Swords, because again, air, your swords, and bringing in that two. But then next we have another two, which is the High Priestess, and then bringing in the one from this three and this one from the 8 manifestation. But then you have to bring in this Two of Coins, and then that would bring in the 10, the Karma, and the 3. And I'm just feeling like this is where we need to stop. Because I feel like the message will get lost if we go into all of that. So let's just stay with what we have here. Okay, so this is letting you know that a leadership position needs to be taken. So you have the beginning of domestic, home, work, life, job, family, money. And then we have this really good karma coming in. And we have this Two of Wands. So with, with future planning and hard work. And then over here we have this hard work coming in. And over here we're walking away from whatever this was. We're walking away, or we got walked away from whatever this is happening. So it's nostalgic. It's like it's a memory now. It's like a memory. And so with this 3, this coming together, this 3, this effort, putting in the effort is going to bring us here. Okay, because this is where this is going to kind of kick in. So now this is telling me this is where we need to be. So we have 3, 6, 9. So this makes this complete, okay, with that 9. And today is 1 and 9. So that's complete. That brings in that 9. And then with this 3 right here, this brings in this 3 here. So, and then this is 9. So I kind of feel like that fits. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 1 and 5, which is 6, which is love, which is Venus. So it brings us right into the center. So that's what I feel like is happening with this reading. So whatever this was, this truth coming out, this heartbreak, having to walk away or being walked away from, that is, it has to just become a memory. And we have to move forward from that. And we have a new beginning here. We need to have hard work and put in the effort. And then we are going to celebrate this collaboration and this venture. And it's all going to come out. It's going to be good. Leadership, okay? And then the nature of what's happening and putting in the effort. So complete for the individual, persevere. You're going to completely persevere. That is the message, that you're going to get through this and you're going to come ahead, and that this is going to be good. But you got to put in that work. You got to put in that effort, and all of whatever's holding you back, or if you're holding yourself back, you got to release that. That's got to go. All right. So now I am going to try to get this at a part 1, and let's see if, not a part 1, part 2, but in just one shot. So I'm going to bring in the Oracle and see what it has to say. Oops, I grabbed too many cards. Okay. Dragonfly spirit, 22. 22, so patience upon patience is intuition, okay? Whenever I pull the dragonfly, truth transcends illusion, okay? So this truth that came out, the truth of this transcends what, truth is truth. We have to see it for what it is. Illusion, seeing what we want to see or being blind to it, because there was this card that came in, which was like the one that was like being blind to it. This one here, okay? So truth transcends illusion. And then it's a 22, which is High Priestess, is a 2, but intuition and psychic, okay? So that's kind of that. Truth transcends illusion. Next we have Dolphin, which is again 2, okay? So with this 2 with spirit, okay? 2 with spirit. Patience. This and that are true. Meaning that not one thing is right, There's your side, there's their side, and there's kind of in the middle sort of thing. So yes, this truth, but this and that are true. So make sure we're seeing the real truth. And then next I have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. 4 and 7. Look at nature. Look at right here. 4 and 7. Okay. It's this year. All these 7s. You're reading Libra right now. Nature. Right here. What's going on? 4 and 7. Which is 11. Which is individual. So this is saying this is you. The individual. Okay. Individual. Use your mind wisely. Libra. You're about balance and love and air. Air is mind. So using your mind wisely. You know better. Your intuition, 22. You know better. You know what you need to do and what you have to do. See, here's the thing. Okay, right here. This pig with wings. Look. Look. I show people all the time, but look. Okay. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Can you see what I have on my doorway? Can you see that? That is a pig with wings. I know you can see that. All right. I'm not even kidding you. I have that. And I had another statue where I had, I'm zooming in. That's zooming in. Oh, well, there you go. See? There. You can't miss it now. When pigs fly. See? Not lying to you. Now let me get back to normal. Okay. So not even kidding you. That I love that, because if people say basically it's, when pigs fly, like, that'll never happen. You'll never do that. Oh, really? Watch me. I'm going to do it, because don't tell me I can't do something, because I'm definitely going to do it. So use your mind wisely. Know what you can and can't do. And don't let anybody tell you differently. And don't let, let truth transcend the illusion. Okay. So for me, and this is 4 and 7, and you have, 4 and 7 right here. And this is 4, this is the year, and you have 7s, Libra, 7777. Okay. So this is a message. This is a strong message for you. And then really quick, hopefully, really fast, I have to pull I'm going to go over time here. I'm trying not to do a part 2, Libra. I'm trying. Okay, let me pull out my little baubles. Okay. So here we have the flamingo. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's what I say a flamingo is. This is flamingo. Okay. And then I have bee, and then I have lizard. Now I'm going to pull those super fast, because with bee is sweet results await. Sweet results await. And B is, what number is B? I can't remember. And then we have flamingo. And flamingo is live in the in-between. Live in the now. Like I was just saying, living in the now. Living, we have to live in the now. And then we have lizard, which I cannot remember what lizard is. So, hold on, I have to find it. Okay, there's the B, 7. Oh my gosh, 7. Look can you see? 7. 7777. So that's that message. Sweet results await. Be who you are. Personal growth, all of that. That's the message there. And then, what am I looking for? Lizard and flamingo. Oh, come on. Don't be at the bottom. Lizard and flamingo. Okay, flamingo. 2 and 6. Patience and love. That's 8. That's bringing in this 8 right here. Embrace the in-between. Embrace the in-between. Here's your in-between right here. Embrace that. Next, we have lizard. Let me see if I can find lizard before we run out of time. If I don't and it cuts off, I'm not going to do a part 2. Sorry. I'm hurrying.